Listen and watch the interviews with today's newsmakers on Facebook and YouTube. Like and subscribe now. Springfield's Morning News with Greg Bishop on 92.7 WMAY.
And you can find us live and local 6 to 9 each and every weekday morning, streaming live at WMAY.com or also on Facebook and YouTube. You can search me out, Bishop on Air, and you saw my next guest on national television earlier this week. State Representative Blaine Wilhour. He was on with Tucker Carlson, and now he joins us here on this Thursday morning. And you weren't just on national TV and on here and there and on the House floor critical of the state's gun ban. You were also at the hearing yesterday in Effingham County for an emergency hearing in the case that Attorney Thomas DeVore brought, challenging the gun ban and registry on behalf of more than 860 different individuals. Tell us your takeaway of what you heard the judge ask and kind of what you think might happen come Friday when he is expected to issue some kind of ruling on a temporary restraining order.
Yeah, hey Greg, thanks for having me. It's been a crazy couple weeks here, but that's what we get in Springfield when we got the tyranny of the majority with 78 Democrats and doing whatever they want. So it's definitely time to stand up and time to bring our A game. But yeah. So we were in Effingham yesterday. Tom DeVore had his suit. He has 860 some people basically saying that this is violating their rights. But it was an interesting hearing yesterday. This is in state court here, so they can't necessarily argue directly to the Second Amendment. It was more about a process deal, which was for somebody who is in and around Springfield for the last 4 years or so as me. It was pretty interesting. They were basically arguing 4 points here. They were saying that the Democrats violated the single subject rule, which, Greg, is something that they do constantly up there. They take these innocuous bills. If you remember, in the House, we passed this gun ban twice.
The
Senate didn't
listen,
take up
it started as a standalone bill that Morgan filed, and then it got a bill about amusement park rides got gutted and replaced, and then I can't even remember what the other bill was about.
It was about insurance.
It was about insurance. Yeah, so pretty
innocuous
wild.
Insurance adjuster bill. It was like that for 340 some days, and they stripped it at the last minute. They put this expansive gun ban in there, and basically get a couple hours to go over it, and violates the Constitution. That's what they do in Springfield. They try to be as deceptive as possible, especially when they're doing these overreaching things. So it was good to see them actually challenge that in court, because I'll tell you what, if they changed that single subject deal where they couldn't strip these bills and do all of this cat and mouse stuff, it'd change the way we do things completely. There'd be no more midnight, 3 a.m, last second things where we're trying to deceive the public. And, I thought the other strong argument from yesterday was the equal protection. This bill is giving rights to a certain select group of people while taking it away from average, ordinary citizens, in that, it's basically exempting law enforcement and retired law enforcement and some prison guards and even some, like prison administrative people that have very little training in firearms. They're exempting them. But, as I said yesterday, a retired military person or a veteran doesn't have those same rights. It makes no sense. It defies common sense, and it defies the Equal Protection Clause. So I'm pretty confident that they're going to get a good ruling on Friday. Judge Morrison is somebody that I know very well. He's the former state's attorney from Fayette County, my home county. So I know him pretty well, and he's a good judge, and he would never put his personal opinions in there, but I know he's a strong believer in the Constitution. So we're confident in what's going on there. But I'll tell you what, the real fight for everybody is on the federal side.
And there's a
really
case
is.
that the Illinois State Rifle Association's filed there in federal court. We're expecting another federal lawsuit. We've got about a minute left here. State Representative Blaine Wilhour, just kind of reiterate, if you can, your sentiments here of how we don't trust the Democrats in Springfield and how you say that you're not going to comply with this.
Yeah, no, I mean, we absolutely don't trust them, and we have reason to. You know, J.B. Pritzker and these Democrats have trashed the Constitution for the 3 years that I've been in Springfield. You know, I mean, obviously we all remember they trashed it during COVID. They trashed it with their Safety Act, and now they're coming after the guns. And we just said that there's 2.5 million legal gun owners. If J.B. Pritzker thinks he's going to come make us register our legally obtained firearms, then we're not going to comply with that because the Constitution is on our side on this. And, and the vast majority of the sheriffs in the state of Illinois are on our side on this, too. So,
well, if they go after the
great
Second Amendment, are they possibly going to go after the First Amendment? 10 seconds.
Absolutely. The Second Amendment defends all the rest of them. The Constitution was written to protect citizens from the government, and these are places where we have to take a stand.
State Representative Blaine Wilhour, greatly appreciate your time. We'll talk again soon. It's 7
Thanks,
o'clock.
Greg.
From the Fly SPI